Welcome back to The Bloated Chef. I am Chef Jerome, an actual bloated chef. And before we get to today's informative and entertaining tutorial, please be sure to slap down on that like button, click the subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and share with the entire planet. Please keep your hands inside the ride at all times, and we thank you. Oh, we are back on this biggest of boards, and in this time, we're gonna cost $7 for a fucking dozen eggs. Guess what I got for you? Beef shanks. That's right, forget ossobuco lamb or pork. These are about $3.39 a pound. I got just under a pound and a half, almost a pound and a quarter for $5. We are cooking on the cheap, baby, peasant style, and lots of it. We're gonna feed a bunch. First up, yes, that's an old Mr. Coffee. Screw you, that's beef stock. I don't care. Are you kidding? I got crappy canned tomatoes, leftover marinara, even some crappy leftover salsa. It's all going in. Tomato paste, aromatics, carrots, onions, of course, a couple of peppers for heat, fresh herbs. Broke out the super secret probation ground white pepper grinder. On the cheap, beef shank ragout. Yeah, thanks, Captain Poopy Pants. Anyways, on to some maintenance. And quite simply from here, we're going to go ahead and knock out these onions, these carrots. We pulled the stems off of those peppers. In go those garlic cloves, a wee bit of sage, and our aromatics are done. Let's get some of that white pepper ground. Yummy. I'll tell you what, Mr. Sosa. This is some Class A shit. Let's lay some flour down, season it with white pepper, and the very last of my dear friend Chef Kurt's paprika-style seasoning. We will crust these beauties. Notice the sound effects. Oh, yeah. All right, enough of that nonsense. I've got tapioca starch. The idea is to crust these very lightly. Stunning looking mise en place from two directions. Time to execute. Let's switch to that fantastic overhead shot. Hot Dutch oven preheated. There goes about a quarter cup of extra virgin olive oil. And in goes our shanks. We're going to try to get a nice brown caramel color. There's a little bit of that blood leaking through the marrow. That means, yes, good sear. That's going to create good flavor and a good seal, right? Out it comes. Oh, I'd say about 10 minutes later. Look at that marrow. That's going to be the hidden star of this show. And in goes our mise en place vegetables. We're going to very slowly cook them, season them, and bring them to our caramelized level. Now, look at these guys. Good looking, right? Yeah, good luck getting your teeth through that. It's going to need at least 4 hours of slow braising. So, now then, in goes our fresh seasonings. In goes our Chef Kurt seasoning. Stir, stir, stir. Caramelization is achieved. In goes those crappy canned tomatoes. Now, the key here is to cook that metallic flavor out of these pieces of shit. Right? Looks good. Looks good. In goes our white wine. I know, a lot of people like to use red wine. I prefer white, and that's just me. As stated, there goes our marinara. Here comes a little squirt of tomato paste, about 2 tablespoons. Mix it all together. We are well on our way. All right, this is looking like Carmine Raguso. The big ragu. Everything is coming together. Time to thin that down just a bit with about 2 to 3 cups of that beef stock, and back into the pool goes our kids. And it's off to the oven. And that can only mean 250 degrees for about 4 hours. We'll check on it at 3.5. It typically takes about 4 hours. So here comes our fresh herbs. Some sage, some parsley. Oh, I don't know. What else? More sage? Who knows? Here it goes. We're going to go ahead and zest some lemon. About a quarter of a lemon. We're going to make a faux gremolata, if you know what I'm saying. We will finish this stew with sage 2 ways. Yeah, first we're going to fry up these leaves. Oh, sounds good. Nice and crispy. Don't be afraid to get them dark. Don't be afraid to get them dark, because here's what they look like. Right here. And then we're just going to crumble them up and mix them in with that lemon zest to make a quote-unquote faux gremolata. Look it up. It'll take too long to explain, and I just don't care. I'm just breaking your balls here. Of course I care. Out of the oven after 4 hours. By the way, we checked it at 3.5 and they weren't done. Here's the key, and here's what you want to look for in this situation. We are on low heat on the stovetop. Find them bones. Find them bones. Oh, I got them. I got them. And here's the key right here. Empty! Woo-hoo-hoo. This is done. Now with that beautiful marrow and all that collagen melted in, we go ahead and season with some fresh sage. There's our second way. And now we are ready, just about ready, to plate this thing. First things first, crappy little $1.02 package of dried pasta, Lipton or whatever else, North Swiss. Yeah, that's all you need. We're saving money here, remember, people? Haha. God, he's handsome. Time for the artistic plating. Hard to believe that a $1.19 pack of dried powdered pasta shells could look that good. But wait till we do this. Yeah, the old moat, the old well. Look at that. Okay, I dare you to tell me that that doesn't look ridiculous. In goes the marrow bone. A little bit of the lemon, sage gremolata. Top it off with some green. Time to eat. All right, folks. Total cost of this dish to prepare. Pretty much $12 on the nose. And here he goes. The big dumb animal. His hair looks great, doesn't it? I'm gonna go for it here. His hair looks fantastic. And what's he doing? What? Is he crying? There's no crying in tutorials. Better send him to the crying chair in the corner. Woo! Oh, I know that's right.